In today's video, we're going to be looking at a couple of altcoins because they're showing some positive price action. And also we're going to be looking at a tweet from the CEO of Celsius Network because he thinks that there is still some downside left before we shoot off to the moon. This is a very important video. Cue the intro. So let's get straight into the meat of this video. And so the CEO of Celsius, for those that don't know what Celsius is, it's a lending platform. So you can go there, you can actually use your crypto as collateral and lend a stablecoin, but you can also park it there and gain some interest on your crypto. So you could actually have stablecoins there and gain interest on that. So as I said, you can earn interest by parking the crypto there. You can borrow by using your crypto as collateral. It's very important. It's quite a good project, and if you have got a lot of crypto just lying there, you want to make some more money, you can go ahead and use Celsius for that purpose. So it's a very good platform. But more importantly, the CEO of this project has made some very important tweets, and it makes a lot of sense, and it's all based on facts. It's not opinion. So let's get straight into it and see what he's saying. We have seen two capitulation selling events for BTC in the past 2 months. Number one, retail FOMO bought the run up to 65k and sold 3 billion's worth. And number two, flash selling last week of $3 billion that included miners and China retail, some FUD selling. We were about to see a third wave and the last wave. So number three, we're about to get one more wave of selling, mostly from the FOMO, $20 billion worth of GBTC arbitration institutional trade. Hedge funds used leveraged loans from Genesis Trading and others to buy BTC in Jan-Feb 2021. That will become unlocked for the first time starting next week. At least 5 billion will have to be unwound off GBTC, which may take BTC prices back to the 29k level. After this July sell-off, we should see smooth sailing for the rest of the year as we break new all-time high on our way to the 140 and 160k price region per BTC, before correcting back to 90k levels to close to 2021 year end. And he shared that on Twitter and other platforms. He also tweeted again just to kind of add some more clarity to it. And what he said was, number one, GBTC discount will increase to as much as 25%. Number two, funds that will want to capture the arbitrage will short BTC and buy GBTC at the high discount. And three, because $20 billion comes unlocked, it is a big event. I expect at least 5 billion to do this trade. So, as I said, what he's saying is based pure on facts, because as he said, a lot of money, in Jan-Feb, when people want to take full advantage of the rally of BTC, they took out massive loans. And so in July this month, I think it was July 20th, that will be unlocked, and thus a lot of Bitcoin will be essentially sold on market, creating a lot of selling pressure. And that's the last major event, in his opinion. There could be more that will push BTC down before it goes back to the upside. And I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It's not obviously guaranteed, but it makes a lot of sense. This is an event that's going to happen very soon, and it's going to result in BTC being dumped on the market, and there's nothing else in the horizon. So that should allow BTC then to rally back to the upside.
Really?
Now, as I said, it's not guaranteed, but nothing is guaranteed in the market. And this goes in line with what I said in the last video about BTC longs. So what I said in the last video was that there's still a lot of longs in the market, meaning people are still betting that price is going to go up much more than it's going to go down. And generally, when everyone thinks a certain way, the market goes the other way.
ああ、そういうことか。
And the longs are actually at record high levels. You can see this goes as far as 2017 August, and longs have not been this high. This is the first time it's gotten this high. So that does kind of indicate, if you have the contrarian mindset, that something is going to happen to kind of liquidate all these longs, so they can start fresh once again. So there's two kind of events that are indicating that there's going to be more sell side pressure. Now, if we look at BTC right now, although it closed at a good level yesterday, this candle yesterday it was looking better, but now it just looks like a doji. So that's more of an indecisive candle, and so it might not hold for this week. It's already broken through down to 33. So there's a lot of signs that are saying BTC is probably going to move to the downside before it moves to the upside once again. So it's looking a bit bearish in the short term until kind of, you know, the sell side pressure goes away and the bulls take control once again. So he might be right. We might revisit sub 30 or even around the 30 level.
You dare say that to me?
We can see there's a little bit of a trend right here. It might hit this trend at some point. It might even, you know, crumble even lower than that. Hopefully not, but it's possible. So let's see how Bitcoin reacts in the next few weeks. As I said, I think the date when this event happens is around July, mid-July. So he mentioned it in this image. July 19th, we'll see the biggest single unlocking day with 16,000 BTC, $627 million released. So we could expect, you know, mid to late July for this thing to happen and for BTC to potentially drop massively to the downside before returning and going to the moon. This also goes in line with, if we look at the monthly time frame at BTC, we go over to the Bitstamp, which has a longer history. So if we go over to this point over here, as it seems to be tracking this level, this cycle quite closely at the moment. In July, there was a massive wick to the downside, right? Much lower than any of the last 3 months. You know, piercing through the 8-month EMA, and then, you know, returning to the upside and then going to all-time highs. So there's a lot of confluences saying that Bitcoin is gonna drop further. So, you know, this could pierce all the way down, maybe even to the 21 month EMA. It's possible. So we'll have to see. Hopefully it's not too deep, but let's see. Now, the two altcoins that I wanted to cover before wrapping up this video was SNX, Synthetix network, which is actually showing some bullish price action. So it dipped through a key level of $7. As you can see, massive dip, closed below, massively bearish, and then instantly reversed. This is a very good sign, a very good indication. And if we move to the daily, it's showing even more bullish momentum. So it's gone above the 21-day EMA. You can see both the EMAs crossing to the upside. So this is showing massive bullish momentum. It's also above a key level of 8 and some change. If it can stay above this for the daily, now we're seeing some sell side pressure, but if it can stay above this level, then for sure we can see the next level of $10 being reached.
Really?
This will be a major key level if you can get above that. But as long as it closes here for the day, then we can see $10 being reached for sure, and maybe we can see some consolidation in this area before moving to the upside. The other crypto that I wanted to cover was Perpetual token, Perpetual protocol. Now this was one of the ones that lost a lot of value during the crash. It went down as far as 75%, but massive reversal, breaking through key levels and now it's at, you know, the key level that it's struggled to get above in the past. You can see here, tried to get above, rejected, got above, claimed support, but then ultimately went below it. Again, keeps trying to get above but can't. So I would suspect that probably will reject and potentially find 750 as support. If it holds that as support, that'll be good, and we could potentially see another attack of 9 and then break above it. So this is looking quite bullish. You can see a massive reversal, over 136% in the last few weeks. So yeah, this looks like it will continue, but we want to see at the very least for 740, 745 to hold, and then for it to attack this level and break it. So this is the key level to watch out for. If it doesn't hold, then it'll probably break below down to 612 and some change. But so far, there's a lot of bullish momentum with this crypto, so keep a watch on this crypto for sure. So that'll be all for this video. Nice and short, covers some very important points. So prepare. There may be a massive selling event coming up very soon this month. Before, and the kind of the light at the end of the tunnel is that after this happens, you know, the road will be clear for Bitcoin to rally to where it belongs, you know, upwards of 60, close to 100k for the year. So let's see what happens. See you in the next one. Peace.